Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well and having a lovely day. So today's video is going to be my top tips and hacks for busy mums. So I feel like this video could be helpful whether you are a stay-at-home mum, a working mum, because let's face it, being a mum is a full-time job on its own, so hopefully these tips will help make life that little bit easier for you. Today's video is kindly sponsored by Quick Mobile Fix, who got in touch with me last year to tell me about their service, but at the time my phone wasn't broken. Fast forward to a few weeks ago and I accidentally dropped my phone and smashed it, which I've never done before. So I got back in touch with the guys to see if they could help me out, because my main worry was if I sent off my phone to be repaired, it would take ages and ages to get it back, and as a busy working mum, I'm using my phone all the time and I couldn't really afford to be without it for too long. So I just went onto their website, selected the make and model of my phone and then which repair I needed. So in my case it was a screen replacement. Then I just boxed my phone up, took it down to the post office. It's completely free postage in the UK, and sent it off, and it came back within a few days. It also came with a 12-month guarantee when I got it back, and it's fully insured, both posting there and being posted back to you, so you don't have to worry about that. And I must admit, if my phone was still usable and I didn't know about this, I probably would have left it cracked for a while, because as a mum, what you need isn't always the biggest priority. I was worried about the price and also the fact that it could take, like, you know, a week or more to come back, as I was saying. So just knowing that there's a service out there like Quick Mobile Fix gives me such peace of mind as a busy mum. Their website's really, really easy to use. It's a bit of a one-stop shop really for phones, because you can also recycle your old phone and get money back or vouchers. And they also have a trade-in service where you can trade in your phone and put money towards getting a newer one back. I always like to recycle my phone once my contract's up, so I'll definitely be doing that. So thank you so much Quick Mobile Fix for sponsoring this video. They've also very kindly offered all of my viewers 10% off repairs with code KATE10. They're also giving you the chance to win a £100 Quick Mobile Fix voucher, so I'll leave all the information for that and the link to the website below. My next hack is the 15-minute rule, and this is to always give yourself an extra 15 minutes than you think you're going to need. So for example, if you need to be somewhere at 9 o'clock in the morning and you give yourself or your family and you sort of 2 hours in the morning to get up, get ready, wash, brush your teeth, have breakfast, all of that, and you think, okay, that's enough time to get to where we need to be by 9, give yourself another 15 minutes, because goodness knows there is a nappy to be changed, or a baby or even a toddler doesn't want to get in the car. When it's cold outside, you have to de-ice the car and get tiny little people into gloves and coats and scarves, hopefully not for much longer, should I add. There's always extra stuff to do. I know this means 15 minutes less in bed, but trust me, it's so worth it when it comes to getting out of the door. My next tip is to get everyone's bags and clothes ready the night before. It's so much easier than doing it in the morning. So for example, we like to pack the baby bag the night before with everything we're going to need: nappies, wipes, changes of clothes, snacks, and then we can just add anything like a bottle or a beaker of water the next morning, but it's basically all packed. Again, it does take up a little bit of time of your evenings, but really not that much, and it's so worth it in the mornings when you don't have to be scrambling around for, you know, little pairs of socks and what you're going to wear. It just makes the mornings run a lot smoother. My next tip or hack is something I've been doing for a little while now with my little boy Archie, who is 3.5, and that is let him do things for himself. For example, he loves to make his own cereal in the mornings. We have these cereal dispensers which I have shown you guys in a previous top storage tips and solutions video, so I'll link that below if you'd like to see that as well. He loves making his own cereals, so we keep all of his plastic bowls in a cupboard down low, and then he just uses a little chair or a stool to reach the cereal dispenser. I do have to still help him with the milk because he is only 3.5, so slightly older children, you won't need to help them at all, and they can get their own breakfast, their own spoons, their own bowls. And whilst he's doing this, it just allows me to sort of get Elliot's breakfast ready a little bit more, and it gives him that little bit of freedom and independence that he really, really craves. Another quick hack I love is the coat hack. It's kind of hard to explain, so I'm just going to let Archie show you how to do it.
Comes in and flip it over your head. Yay!
It's so simple, but it is genius for getting kids to be able to put their coats on themselves. That's one chore I love not having to do every morning. In all seriousness, I've found this has really helped things like tantrums, because what I've realised with Archie is a lot of his tantrums come from a place where he wants to do something for himself, but I'm not letting him. I'm kind of taking over because we're running late or I'm busy. But if I just let him do something himself, it kind of alleviates the tantrums, and I'm finding that we have much calmer mornings, much calmer days. So definitely try this tip and let me know how it goes. My next busy mum hack is meal planning and batch cooking. I don't know what I did seriously before batch cooking. You may have seen my recent grocery haul, again I'll leave it below if you haven't already seen it, where we have started batch cooking our lunches, our dinners, and more importantly Elliot's meals for lunches and dinners, because we were spending so much money on baby pouches and breakfast pouches and fruit pouches, and it just was endless. And you know, we could easily spend, this is shameful, but like £30–40 a week on them. So we've completely stopped that. I mean, we do get a couple for the baby bag whilst we're out, and I don't really mind that, but we're making up batches of food, we're freezing them, we're putting them in the fridge for like the following day, you know, all of that kind of stuff. I might do a video on more detail in this because it takes a lot of explaining, and I'm trying to make this video as quick as possible, but batch cooking and also meal planning what you're going to have for that week is so helpful. Yes, the meal prepping does take a while whilst you're actually doing it, but then you know all you have to do is take something out of the freezer, defrost it for that day, put it in the oven. You don't have to do any preparing for the rest of the week, it's all done. My next hack is to make a busy box and a go bag. So a busy box is basically a box full of things for your little one to rifle through, that is going to give you a little bit of time. Maybe you need to do some emails, or you just maybe even want to sit and have a cup of tea. If they're little, like tiny like Elliot, I'm not suggesting you don't watch them and don't supervise them, but it can be things, it doesn't have to be brand new toys, it can be toys that they haven't seen for a little while, so they're a little bit newer and more exciting, and you can just put them on a rotation. For older children, you could do puzzles, colouring, again if it's not going to go everywhere, maybe no paints or felt tip pens. There's so many different things that you can put in the busy box that will keep your children entertained for a little while to allow you to get a few things done. The go bag is a similar idea, again with puzzles, colouring stuff, new toys that they haven't seen for a little while in the bag, but you always keep it in the boot of your car. So if you're going somewhere like a friend or relatives that maybe don't have children, maybe a restaurant, then you have this bag in the back of your car at all times to hand, so that you can just pull it out and your children are entertained. The next one might seem a bit laughable if you saw my recent speed clean video where my house was trashed. But this is something I'm trying to do more, and that is tidy as you go and don't save it up. So now what I'm trying to do a lot more of is, if I'm walking past or through a room and I'll see something on the side, I'll try and pick it up. If there's a cup that shouldn't be there, I'll go and put it in the dishwasher. If someone's left their pair of socks on the floor, I'll put them in the washing bin. As they get older, they'll be doing this themselves, don't worry. I'm not picking up socks for the rest of my life, she says now. But yes, if you can do it little and often, then it almost doesn't seem like you're tidying, you're just clearing one thing away as you go through a room, and then you don't have to spend like 2 or 3 hours doing a huge clean. It's already done. My next tip is something I also mentioned in my recent food shop haul, and that is to shop online. So I used to do this all of the time when it was just me and Archie on our own, because I found it really hard to get him around the shops. He never wanted to be in the trolley, and it was just a bit of a nightmare really. So I always did online shopping, and I feel like this is a really good thing for busy mums to do as well, because you can kind of come back to it for a few hours if you don't have full time to commit to doing it. You can also see what you're spending, so it's a really good way to budget. You can take things out and you can see it all adding up. So I find shopping online really helpful, and it means that you don't have to drag the kids around the shops. My next tip is one that a lot of us feel quite guilty about and guilty for asking, but it is to ask for help, whether it's your relatives, your friends. If you're struggling a bit and you need some extra help, then you should always ask. People will be glad that you've asked and reached out to them and want to help you. So never feel too afraid. If things are getting on top of you, then ask someone to maybe come round and watch your little ones for a few hours, even if it just means that you're catching up on washing and tidying, or it's because you need to work. You need to take some time away from your children sometimes, even if it's not to have me time, it's to get stuff done. So never be afraid to ask for help. This next hack is my beauty hack for busy mums. So I have a huge like makeup bag with all of my cosmetics in, and what I was finding is each morning I was having to like pull everything out, look for each individual thing, and it doesn't seem like it's going to take up that much time, but all in all it probably was taking between 5 and 10 minutes up every morning, and I do not have that time to spare each morning looking through a makeup bag. So what I've done is created a smaller makeup bag, almost like a travel makeup bag, with my 5 products that I use every single morning. Now I'm fully aware that not all mums wear makeup every single day. If you go makeup free, then good on you, and I'm very jealous, but there are 5 products I like to at least put on each day, and that would be foundation, mascara, a palette with my blusher, bronzer and highlighter in, so I can just decide if I want to put them on or not, but it's all in one like compact palette, my eyebrow pencil and my lipstick or like a lip gloss or something like that. So I just have these 5 products. This way I don't have to be rifling through a big bag. I also probably put into that a couple of makeup brushes as well, but it's really simple, and you'll be surprised how quickly you apply your makeup when you just have those things in front of you. So if you try that one out, then let me know. So that's it. In fact, if you try any of those hacks out or you do them already, let me know, and if you have any more hacks for those busy mums out there, which is every mum, let's face it, then leave it in the comments below, because you'll be helping other mums out as well, and you'll be helping me because I'll definitely be trying them. I'd love to hear from you guys. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more like this, then give it a big thumbs up, and also subscribe if you're not already. There's a link down there, just click it and you'll be subscribed to my videos, and they'll pop up in your subscription box whenever I post a new one. Thanks again to Quick Mobile Fix for sponsoring this video. If you'd like to check them out and also enter that £100 competition, the link is in the comments below, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye guys!